Finish mode. You can never stop the flow. Yeah.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. It's Western Conference versus Eastern Conference here in Dallas, Texas, where the Mavericks will try to protect home court. This, their first look at this year's Washington squad. They took the loss in this East versus West matchup during the regular season last year, dropping both games.
You know, some teams just have your number, and that was the case between these two last season.
Yeah, on paper, it looked like it should have been no contest, but the opposite was true.
Now, here is Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Doncic. Sinks that one from the post. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams are no different.
Trying to find Washington. Gets it to him. Pass to Lively. Poole on the wing. Behind the back and lays it in.
The more effective Poole is inside, the more headaches he causes for the defense.
And a wide open look for Irving. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Kuzma outside. In the corner, it's Coulibaly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Doncic. And Sarr pulls it down.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning is right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Boy, off the turnover that time, Washington doing a good job scoring because he hustled down the court.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Poole. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Luka Doncic. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Washington trailing. To the paint. Here's Poole. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. And that's now 6 points for Jordan Poole. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated in their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggles. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
Inside, tipped away, and finished off by Lively.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Now, here is Irving. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Right at the rim. That's where Lively loves to get his opportunity.
Brogdon with it. To the left wing. And oh, here we go. Rose, nobody back. And he makes that one.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Sarr. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. 59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And finished off by Rose.
I really love when Rose goes hard like this, guys. I mean, still, even after the injuries, showing no fear.
They get the rebound. And Sarr throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities. And there's just so much potential for Sarr. He's got that Wemby-like build with a lot of skill.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Sarr. He has 7. And another miss by Washington.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And that one, good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in control with the 9-point lead to end. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Harrington, that's good.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Doncic looking it over. Clock at 6. And Doncic throws it down.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Here's Kispert. Scoreless thus far. Here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by Dallas. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. It's stolen. Kispert wide open. He fires. Misses the 3.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you'll allow.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And a wide open look for Valanciunas. Hits the three-point bomb. Valanciunas has got his first 3 points of the game. Lots of room. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Dallas leading by 8. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Marjanovic. Hey, you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
He's off on the first.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
Wizards trailed by 9. Here's Poole. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Oh, how about the focus by Poole completing that play?
Washington shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
And here is Poole following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving to the inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
target with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Koulibaly. And the rejection by Marjanovic. 4 on the clock. Koulibaly with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. And here's Poole for 3. And again, Washington no good. Mavericks leading by 10. Irving surveying the floor. Irving double team. Outside Rose. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group. You know what? We've recently been able to watch a different Rose here. I mean, a better, more efficient, more confident player. Man, I love seeing that.
And Poole gets it to go.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Olden. David.
Kevin, Kyrie Irving has teamed up with Luka Doncic. Kai says he's a winner. I'm a winner. We like going against the best. That's where we connect. It's about how we galvanize the rest of the group. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I've failed and succeeded at the highest level. And I want to get back to that place. Kevin?
And if anybody can do it, it is Kai. Title or bust. Thank you, D.A. And here is Poole. Following the 3-pointer by Kyrie Irving. And it goes down 2 points. Poole's got 7 now in this quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
It's deflected. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Outside Irving. Brogdon with it. Guarded now by Irving. Koulibaly, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty draft record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from 3-point range. To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker. Easily spots the wide-open man there.
Floats one. And there's the nice layup by Irving. Irving's got 10. Wizards trailed by 11. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Koulibaly. And there's the drive. Hammers it down right over the D.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly. Out of bounds.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. There's 10 seconds left in the second quarter. And he dunks it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. 9-point game. We're playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. In the corner, it's Coulibaly. It's good from long range. He's got 7.
Making the right pass is the first thing on Poole's mind. He wants to be the floor general.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Mavericks lead by 8. Here's Poole. And the rejection by Gafford.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
No doubt this is Thompson's most lethal weapon, one of the greatest three-point shooters in the history of this game.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Dallas leading by 9. And Clark, while he might be someone who doesn't stand out, Maxi Kleber is vital for this team.
You know, Kleber usually averages in the single-digit scoring, but he's a 6'10 floor spacer, which puts a lot of pressure on the opposing defense. He plays a lot of the 5, and he more than holds his own defensively. He's a nice rotational player.
Down low. Puts the move on. And there's a nice layup by Kuzma.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Thompson from long range. Rebounded by the Wizards. Here's Poole. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Inside. Out to Thompson. Beyond the arc. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Wizards trailed by 8. Pass to Valanciunas. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Lets the 3 fly. A rebound by Washington. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's rebounded by Poole.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Dallas leading by 8. Here's Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And finished off by Lively.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
Second chance shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Launches it. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. There's the three. The triple. Doncic.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Pass to Coulibaly. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Coulibaly's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Diving in, and Doncic throws it down.
Love the way Doncic reads the defense, feels it out, sees the lane, doesn't hesitate to take advantage.
Washington calls timeout. So it's the Wizards now. They trail by 16. Here's Carrington. Basket good. Carrington's got 6.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
To the inside. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Right side, Irving. From outside, off the mark. Wizards trailed by 14. Out to the wing. Now, here's Kispert. Nothing on the board. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Mavericks making a switch here. Mavericks leading by 12.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here's Irving. He's got 12. Pass to Marjanovic. Outside Irving. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And Rose wide open. He shoots. Drills it from outside. Rose has got 14 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Dallas. At one point, they led by 16. On the wing, Irving. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've excelled in the open court. They're
The Wizards, 53.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Dallas leading by 13. Here's Rose. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
He hits the second from the line. Wizards trailed by 14. Carrington, that's good.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Here's Irving. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Well, you've got to be careful and skillful in how you guard Irving. I mean, he's really adept at drawing fouls.
Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. And I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on a season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9" and 7-foot guys. Special.
Outside Irving. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Back to Rose. A 3. Washington with the rebound. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Valanciunas in the high post. Pass to Carrington. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Dallas leading by 11. Out to Thompson. It's stolen by Bagley. And here's Kispert from the arc. Rebound by Marshall. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Thompson for the triple. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Thompson's got 9 points here in the second half. The 3 from Poole. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Rose, no good.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they struggled to compete on the board.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Here's Carrington. The shot, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Personal foul. 14 foul. Number 24, Corey Kispert.
Dallas leading by 13. Right side, Rose. Thompson outside. Back to Rose. Dallas moving it around. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The offensive rebound.
Aggressive move by Sarr. Love seeing that.
First personal foul, second team foul.
No good on the free throw. So, Greg, you played the point. In creative player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Here's Rose. Softly drops in the floater. Rose has got 10 points in just the second half.
You know, how about the touch right there, guys? I mean, when Rose gets a chance to go with the floater, he takes advantage of it. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
First personal foul, 15 foul.
That free throw, no good.
Derrick Rose.
And he's good on the second. Wizards trailed by 13, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Brogdon, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Brogdon attacking the heart of the defense there. Excellent decision and really maximizes using his size.
And he can't hit the second. Mavericks leading by 13. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Dallas.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Rose.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
That shot, no good. Nice D from Valanciunas. And so Poole will bring it up for the Wizards. 15-point game. Fires from deep. Up again. Can't get the putback. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams.